guys, start the beatbox. We are Boots and Cats.
We are Boots and Cats.
And what is the name of your little group here that you have? We are Boots and Cats. And what are you doing today? We're going to be...
Are you British boy band?
No, we're just on one of those British shows. So what are you going to be doing for... Do you want me to be the British person or do you want to be the British person?
I don't want to be the British person.
Okay, I'll be the... So then you got to do the answers then. And what are you going to be bringing to us today?
Boots and Cats.
I've never heard of a quite a thing I never did, I do.
Remember that day, that year? I remember that year.
USA. What is that from?
When we...
Oh, you're just going off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny.
When we got our independence, I'm pretty sure.
You're a public speaker.
Yeah.
Am I a public speaker?
At certain rallies, you would be. Yeah.
What rallies would those be, Joe?
I don't like that you called them rallies.
Yeah.
Thanks for really deconstructing my bit, guys. I appreciate that. Really,
just gonna take a
really,
little bit of
And
it.
then she came in and she went like this. She Jenga'd my bit. She went Jenga. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the SuperSour Podcast. We're here today. Oh Jesus! Now I'm gonna have to do that over because what's going on? What?
I'm looking at you in
All
the
right,
face.
I'll get through it, and then we'll touch on it. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Is there something wrong, Chewbacca?
That's what I'm going to ask you.
Quick, get to the Falcon.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of SuperSour Podcast. Thanks for clicking that thumbnail that brought you to this video. Make sure you tie-dye the buttons down below. Like, share out, comment, all that good stuff. The team is all here. Reese, Ian, and your boy, Truly Joe, the whitest Puerto Rican you know. What's going on, guys?
What's up, Chewbacca?
Did you say truly, Joe?
Truly, no.
Did I say that?
I thought you did.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Trying to work. I'm working on stuff.
All right.
You know, I
Yeah.
did workshop.
I was just checking. I was just checking it out.
Truly is me. It really is. I say that because you may not. If you're watching and you're like that, I can't tell who that is. I don't know who that guy
That's a
is.
monster. That's not a Truly.
I'm drinking. Whoa.
Killing it.
On a roll. Ian, slow down. We just started. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Don't blow your load all in the beginning of the video. We blew plenty of loads last week when we were talking about toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gosh. A lot of loads.
Do you guys dig my fashion for this episode? You like it? Ian's been really distracted by my hat this whole time.
It's the ADHD kicking in.
So I went to go get a beanie from the room, and I couldn't find my beanie. And I saw this as I was panically looking for the beanie. And you know that thing where you're like, nobody's saying anything, like everybody's just on their phone out in another room, but in your brain, everybody's like, where is this guy? Like, what is
So I
he
panicked
doing?
and grabbed this.
Exactly. I panicked and grabbed this. I went to the job interview like this, like, it's all I had. It's all I have.
We required you wear hats at work.
Yes, I'm here for the business meeting.
I'm here for the job interview.
I'm here. Hi, nice to meet you.
Get out. The position's been filled.
Reasonable enough. Some other guy must have come in with a much furrier Chewbacca hat, maybe a full get-up.
Someone came in with a full suit, didn't they?
I knew it. I knew I should have bought that. I'd make a lot of money. That's why I'm here for this job interview. I get the job interview. I get the job. I get the bigger suit of Chewbacca.
And you get the better job. That's how it works. The key to having a successful job, Chewbacca hats.
That's how you get the corner office.
That's how you get the corner office on the top floor.
Yeah.
How's your guys' day/week been going? Anything interesting happened to you guys down here in the good old U.S. of Florida?
Reese,
I'm calling it the U.S. of Florida
The
now,
US
like
of
it's
Florida.
like its own thing.
We are kind of our own
know?
country if you think about it.
Yeah, we're getting too
kinda like
popular for our own
Texas.
good. Is what I don't like.
I got Monopoly on the Xbox thanks to Joe.
Yeah,
Truly,
you
Joe.
have a problem. Yeah, no problem. I just I'm an enabler.
I'm an enabler. I addict people to games.
I am. I'm an enabler 100% for like reasonable things. Like if somebody's like, oof, like Joe Rogan does that thing where he's like, I can't play Quake because like I'll just get. I would buy Joe like if I was friends with Joe Rogan, I'd buy him like dope Quake stuff all the time and be like, oh, I don't know, man. I just know you like Quake. I don't know.
I've been playing Minecraft religiously.
Yeah, she's really shouting out SuperSour Games over here. Check out SuperSour Games soon, coming soon. We'll be able to talk a lot of gaming stuff
We're just gonna talk about stuff
from games.
from games,
From games.
and maybe not from games.
This thing, I'm telling you, weighs. You want to wear this thing?
No, I don't.
Dude, it weighs a bunch, dude.
He said no, I don't.
It's
I
heavy.
really don't.
It is something
Got a
else.
lightweight beanie right there.
Yeah, I know. I'll switch over at some point.
It does get warm. It's very nice in like
once
the
it starts
wintertime.
getting too hot and itchy, I'm gonna change over. I'll tell this story that I was telling you guys today. I'll retell it though. I was, if you're from Florida, from many places, homeless are very interesting. And down in St. Pete, there's this certain intersection, not intersection, but yeah, it is like an intersection near, like off of like a little highway spot where there's like a big turning lane. People are always clogging it up, and it's a perfect panhandler spot. Panhandlers love to go up and down this median, and it's really normal people for the most part. And it's just like, it's a testament to me to like Floridians and homeless people are on a different level. It's not like one or the other. We're just like all equally on a different level to where like I watched people not be exactly what you just did, Ian. I watched a man in his car just take a sip of his soda, put the cap back on, while a homeless man was walking down the median, and he's just talking to himself. He's doing. I didn't get to show you guys in the car. He's doing a lot of these. He's tightening up. He's going like this. He's going.
That's crack.
That's like overly concerning.
He did that
Yeah.
like every few steps down, but he's on a median, so there's people in their cars, right, and they're just like, "Yep, no, I don't have any change for you, dude."
Yeah.
I always shake my head at those people. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you any fucking. Especially when it's like, I'll
Well, that
see like very well abled people who can clearly go out and get any sort of labor job, and they're begging for money, and I'm like, go fuck yourself.
I don't look at them.
Well, that's the
I
difference in
stare
the
them right in their face. No.
maybe I feel like that's the difference in the game of these Floridian homeless people is that some of them just go out there not to make money. He wasn't asking anybody for money. He
was just out terrorizing.
he was
the
out
world.
half breakdancing, talking to himself.
That's crackhead. That's a crackhead for sure.
Like, if me, I'm like I was saying, like I feel like this guy any second's about to like he's gonna go bust glass. You're gonna stick his head in, start screaming and shit.
See, like, if it was a meth head or like a heroin addict, I would almost bet money that if they're like coming down, they would be trying to beg for money. Crackheads,
Right. He
They'll
was
find
at
it. They'll find crack. Like,
They'll
Do you,
get
think,
one way or
do you think he
another.
was in an entrepreneurial mind as a crackhead to where he was like feeling his high so much that he got ahead of himself and he's like, I need to make more money now so that way when the come down happens, I can just buy more crack.
See?
And he
There
thought he
you
was going to
go.
be efficient, but he was not.
So that was the
Yeah.
pause. And he was sitting there like standing still. He's like, this is like all the gears are turning in his head.
Yeah.
And then finally the outcome of money.
He's-
That's when he starts laughing and dancing. But he's not really actually putting anything into play. He's
Yeah.
just sitting there like, one of these
I'm
days
gonna
my
get
ticket's gonna
so
come
much
up.
money.
Every pause is like a pull it together. You're a genius actor. You can do this. Nope.
He start dancing.
Yeah. It's like he's like Stan Smith on crack from from American Dad. Yeah. Florida homeless people are wild, but yeah. I mean, what do you do in that situation? Nothing. That's the best thing to do is ignore them.
I mean, I would say try to intimidate them, but that's probably not gonna work.
No.
You know, because
You're not going to intimidate
I'm on
Florida
I've got nothing
crackhead.
to lose.
Yeah.
Or bath salts.
Oh my God. They'll eat your face.
God forbid.
That
No.
one.
Shouts out Miami.
Shouts out moons over my hammy.
Miami.
Yeah.
What's moons over Miami?
It's
a breakfast thing.
Yeah. They have it at, it's like Denny's, I think.
Are you just shouting out a breakfast place
at, like
out of,
other places?
I think the name.
Are you just shouting out a breakfast place out of Miami?
No.
Oh.
No.
If there is one out there, shouts out, I guess.
Moon's
It's just
over.
a place. Okay.
Moon's
just
over
like-
Miami is like a breakfast meal.
Miami.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a meal. I'm pretty sure it originated at Denny's, but I feel like other
Probably.
restaurants might.
I wouldn't
have
doubt it. Maybe
Because
I
it's like eggs and ham and on like something. I don't know. I don't get that.
saw Hulk Hogan at the DMV.
You did see
the
Hulk
other
Hogan
day.
at the DMV. This is a good transition into that because been really wanting to talk to you guys about some Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, if you guys don't know right now, is like he's supposed to be paralyzed from the waist down. He had his like 7th back surgery or something like that.
Well, no, the
and
thing.
something went wrong.
Yeah, well, he said after the surgery, after his most recent surgery, he'd lost feeling for a little bit in his legs, but now he's walking and shit again. Like when I saw him, he had a cane, and he looked like a walking corpse. Like
Yeah.
he did not look good. His son, on the other hand, who killed those 2 people, he's doing great.
He's doing good.
He's
He's got a new
He
Supra.
looks good,
He's got
huh?
a truck. Yeah, he's blowing daddy's money.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's first of all, I don't want the Hulkster to be paralyzed, but it's gonna happen at one point. You gotta imagine, like his special move was raising his leg as high as he possibly could, and no like posture, no practice of it at all, no really
Landing on
stretching.
his fucking ass.
And then he would, he would do the big boot for the setup, and then he would do the big leg drop, boom. Which at first seems like, man, that's got to be like what a cop out. Like that guy is gonna be doing that forever, and he's not gonna have any repercussions.
Turns out it was terrible for your lower back.
But I mean,
So at the end of that move, would he always scream the N-word?
I think
end?
maybe in his mind, maybe.
End of it, yeah.
Maybe. I think. I just think. I think he also didn't take care of himself very well because you got to think like there's plenty of dudes like Randy Orton, like he lands on his fucking back every single night, like 7 times a night he does the RKO, and then Stone Cold Steve Austin, he landed on his butt every single time to do the stunner. You know, these guys who like landed, but like they're like not as beat up as Hulk Hogan. I don't know if maybe just Hulk Hogan was doing that leg drop for way longer than them or something like that.
Well, he also continued to like wrestle as like they were telling him you need to stop doing
Yeah.
this because it's bad for your back. And also, he started like way like before the other guys, and obviously the WWE and the other, I forgot what the other ones were, Raw, like
WCW, Nitro,
they were a lot like less like they didn't really care like if they like injured themselves as much, like there wasn't as much safety put into it as far as like their special moves and stuff. Like 'cause nowadays it's a lot different.
Oh yeah, no, they were hurting themselves left and right over there, and then they would just pop things back into place and shit like that. Yeah.
Give them some painkillers, more steroids, get them back out there.
Real ass dudes, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like all of that definitely had to have done terrible for his lower back and all of that. So
yeah, Hulk Hogan. Let me say that because I can feel, by the way, Reese like itching at the bitch. Like, let me just point this out that like he's not a great dude. Like he's not a great
Horrible.
dude. But that being
stole his
said,
best friend's
that being
wife
said,
and, like half of his money.
Yeah.
you can't change up to teenage years Joe of like my appreciation of like his match with Shawn Michaels and at SummerSlam.
He's a real American.
Fight for the right. He was fighting for our rights of every single man in that ring
All
every
of
single night.
Only the men.
Well, the men, yeah, just the men.
All the colors of men?
I don't know. I didn't.
All the straight white
I'm
men.
not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, all the straight white
song's
men.
very general. So.
Where are you coming in that he's a racist? Like I've never heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a big thing like
I mean, he
a
did
couple
take a
years.
picture with my dad, so I mean that might explain a lot. Both of them not very keen on black people.
It was a big thing like a couple years ago. He got wasted somewhere out in Tampa, and he was
At his
like,
bar.
"This is my hometown." And then he started like screaming. Like it didn't start out as like negatively saying the N-word, but he was saying the N-word.
This is my
like,
hometown, and it's beginning to get a little too dark, if you know what I
was
mean,
like-
brother.
I think he started off by being. I haven't seen the video for so long, but he's like, my N words.
This is my town, and the crime rate's going high, brother.
And then, as the night went on, it got aggressive.
He started hitting the hard
and
R's.
Yeah.
This is my town, and I've noticed that the property value is going down. If you know what I mean, brothers.
And anyway, that's kind of what happened.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, something you may have seen this before. You'll love this. Is just the saddest.
Oh, I
moment
think he
of
also
Hulk
said
Hogan.
N words love me.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, hard R. Hard R.
Yeah, I would love for Darnell to be here. He'd be like, "Well, you ain't wrong.
Probably.
You ain't wrong." I get Black Guy on the line right now. He'll tell you, like, "Nah, I mean, I love you, Hulk Hogan." He'd be like, "What was that?" Oh man, that's what Ian saw him doing that's how he knew it was Hulk Hogan at the DMV. Every time they called a number, he was like,
"Well, no, because
the hand to the ear."
Because you know how they were behind the glass. Every time the guy at the DMV said something, his hand he almost hit me twice. He was like, "What was that, brother?"
What was that, brother? And right when they finished the transaction, he ripped open his shirt. His son started singing, "I am a real American."
You know what's funny? He still says "brother" every other word.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Have you seen his Twitter? Every other tweet ends with "brother." It's a great day out here at the beach, brother. Out here at Hogan's bar, brother.
It's
Another
great
blessed
day over
day
here at the rally, brother.
Hey, hey, brother. I don't know what that kid did not be right with God, but he did something not right.
I'll tell you what, brother. I grew up here 60 years ago. I was like 60 years ago.
Do you remember that when the son was in jail and Hulk Hogan made that phone call about the kid who got paralyzed? Which
when his kid murdered those two people?
So one of them was just paralyzed. One of them's still alive. He's paralyzed. He's completely paralyzed. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I did think they both died.
I'm pretty. Well, I was listening to somebody just talk about it just the other day, and they were saying because it's ironic now because Hulk Hogan's gonna be paralyzed from the waist down, and then his son paralyzed a kid.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's new information.
Yeah, we should double check into that just in case.
Well, I mean, his kid doesn't care either way.
Yeah. Oh no, but that's so when his kid was in jail, Hulk Hogan made a. You can find this sound bit. It's on YouTube and everything. It's they have the recorded line because it's a fucking recorded line.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan was like, "Well, I'll tell you what, brother. Nick was crying because he killed somebody. He paralyzed the kid. He's freaking out.
Yeah,
and then Hulk Hogan was to be fair, Hulk Hogan's just trying to calm his son down, but he does not do the right thing at all. Where he says to him, he goes,
I don't know what type of person John was or what he did to get himself in this situation. I know he was pretty aggressive and used to yell at people and used to do stuff. But for some reason, man, God laid some heavy shit on that kid, man.
Listen, brother, I don't know what that kid did to not be right with God, but something wasn't he wasn't doing something right in order to get what he got. You know what I mean?
God,
So
that sounds like him.
It does. Well, yeah, he basically just told his kid he's like that kid was having butt sex or something with dudes. He wasn't right with God.
Yeah.
He's like, listen here, brother, that kid was gay, and I'll tell you that, and that's why that happened.
That's why he got paralyzed. No, it wasn't because you were fucking belligerently trashed and driving your fancy sports car I bought you over 3 times the speed limit, brother.
That's why it's just so funny. It's full circle to see have you and him and his son all at the DMV at one time. It's hilarious. Imagine Ian being like, "Hey, not samesies, but the guy, the representative."
UIBB.
See, I would have been like,
"Are you allowed to talk about that? Is that
yeah, it's fine, it's over." But see, I would have Hulk. I would have been like, big fan. And then I would have looked at his son like, "You're a piece of shit." Fucking.
Oh well, Hulk would have had a problem with you at that point. Then he loves his son so much. It's so he can. I bet he doesn't even acknowledge Brooke anymore.
No, not after the show, and Brooke went to go live with her mom.
Yeah. Oh my God. And that's the other thing. One of his I think it's his. It's classic right now. There's so many celebrity moms that are this is happening to, but I think she's dating one of Nick's friends from high school. That's
hell yeah.
I don't know if she still is, but there's a part. It's a part of a show or something that he was on. I don't know if it was the end of Hogan's Knows Best or some other show he was on. Yeah, dude,
I think that's fucking dope. Are you kidding me?
He's in the same old house. They're in the same old house. So this kid's imagine this kid grew up watching Hulk Hogan. Now he's banging out his old wife, his ex-wife, and he's just all the old memorabilia stuff is still in there and shit. So he's just in there with the puffy lace.
I'd be sitting there with his fucking long do-rag on.
I'd be butt naked with the do-rag and the lace and the glasses.
I'd be doing all that shit. Are you kidding me?
Hell yeah. He has like a little small ring in there with his. I'd be doing elbow drops onto the ring. He'd be like, "Yeah." His wife was like, "Are you gonna bang me or what's going on?" I'm, like, I'm about to bang this Matt out. I'll tell you that much.
Once she dies, he's fucking set.
100%. Again, I don't. They're probably not together anymore. It's not like they like married or some shit. I think she was just banging him out. And you got to imagine she's probably being like, "Oh yeah, like, Hulk, you like that? I'm banging." But dude, there's Scottie Pippen's ex-wife is now dating Michael Jordan's son. Like, there's a lot of females who like celebrities who like date these. Yeah, but shit, going off track. God damn it.
Talk about Will Smith's wife.
No.
Oh,
that's true. That's a good one.
Well, she's just banging everybody.
Yeah, it's true.
Doesn't
Got
matter.
a point there.
I don't know who we originally
Shouts
talked
out
about here.
Tupac.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah.
Talking about his wife,
But who's the
the kid, his son's friend. Is that who you're talking about?
Hulk Hogan's son's friend. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a scene of Hulk Hogan driving his boat around at night, and he's like wasted on his boat, and he's which I don't know why they let that be recorded for TV or whatever. I mean, it's Hulk Hogan; he can do what he wants. But he was like wasted.
Not anymore.
He was all fucked up. He got on his boat and drove out, and he drove to because like his old house is on the water, like there's docks and everything. Like you can.
His new house is on the water. Well, it's right on the beach.
Oh my
course
God! I
it
think
is.
I
I don't know why
saw
he would
this
just do the
video
same
that you're
thing.
talking about.
And he's well, if I can, I'll try to at least the audio if I can splice it in.
Yeah.
But it's just him being like, maybe if we can find it to play it, maybe. And if not, I'll just explain it a little bit now. But he drives his boat up to like just like a beats. It's clearly like a stage thing because I think in the
Like
show
on the-
they're like clipping to the wife and the new boyfriend like having fun in the house. I think I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he just drives up to where he can see the house in the distance, and he goes, "There it is, brother. There it is." It's all gone now, though. He's just having this moment of being like a destroyed old man, like losing everything to his ex-wife, and he's just like, "That's it."
So what we found out is that Hulk Hogan actually gets litty titty on boats pretty much all the time.
No surprise. That's it, right down there.
Trip
That's it.
down memory lane.
It's him recording it himself.
Oh my God.
His nice ass boat. It's so surprising. He looks so fucking similar to my dad.
He does.
It's ridiculous.
He,
130 Willa hell.
he's lit.
Man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ready for the property.
That's the one that's on Indian Rocks, right?
Yep.
I've been in that house.
You been in that house?
When I was like knee high to a grasshopper, my dad painted the inside of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've just passed it on boats before. Now go to the trip down because there's a point where he's supposed to be at night.
Willa hell. For those that know the place, this 38 Scarab goes right in that slot right there where the pontoon boat goes. I know this bad boy, this 100-mile-an-hour bad boy, fits a lot better in there.
Oh yeah. So he's making fun of again the new boyfriend or whatever has a pontoon boat and it's in the boat spot and he's like making fun of the fact that he's got a big boat that's supposed to go there. God. I think that's it. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah. It seems like he's actually presenting himself a lot better than what was like told from what I heard about that video, where it seems like he was like really like sad. But I think the whole video is just sad overall.
It's
Yeah.
very sad because he's like, yeah, he still had like some
Let me tell you
shit.
something, brother. I'll tell you what that pontoon boat can't hold. 14 world championships. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what that pontoon boat can't hold. These size 16s right here. Tell you that, brother.
Cut that. The Hulk's he's gonna find us. I mean, his arms were still like fucking huge.
Pythons, brother.
Yeah, but like you could see like the old skin. There was like that much hanging off
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
It was wild.
You could see the steroid use on that man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's very apparent. It's crazy that he got like the role of being like he wasn't on steroids and all that shit. I'm like, oh no, he clearly was.
Yeah.
It's very obvious that he was on steroids.
They all were.
Yeah.
Because they were like, how can we get the biggest, most jacked dudes to fucking play fight in a ring?
Steroids. One doctor busted the door and he said, I have it. I have the answer you've been looking for. Is it going to cause for an incredibly horrible plane incident that's going to cost the company millions? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Check out Dark Side of the Ring for that. The plane incident. That's crazy. You guys want to talk about Leto, or do you want to watch the videos and then talk about
What happened to Leto?
Oh, well,
let's Leto the let out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, let's Leto
some line out.
Let me Leto about what Leto's been doing. Do you know he has a cult?
A cult?
He has a cult.
Like a car cult?
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
He's talking about it. No.
He's got his own island for it.
Yeah, it's called Mars Island. You can actually get tickets on 30secondstomars.com for Mars Island.
Is it on Groupon? We should all go.
Well, here's why I don't want to go is because actually the only entertainment that you can watch there is, you would think he'd let you watch his array of movies or whatever, but the only good movie he lets you watch is Mr. Nobody, and then after that all you can watch is Suicide Squad with him in it and Morbius, and that's it.
No way.
Yeah, man. And on Blu-ray too. That's all I have.
What's even funnier is there's no movies. It's just him playing the guitar sometimes.
Have you seen photos of him on the island?
No, I haven't heard. I'm just now hearing about this.
It's legit, man. There's photos of people reaching out to him and stuff like that. How did he get that started anyway?
He basically did. You guys remember the fire festival thing that happened, crashed horribly, terribly bad?
Burning Man, or?
It sounds about right. You're telling me that the fire festival burned?
FYER, I think. I don't know. There's a whole documentary about it. He was doing something that sounded kind of like that. Like it was going to be the best of the best, craziest thing going on ever. You could even get tickets to where you could sleep with him.
Oh yeah.
Why was I not told? What the crap? How come nobody calls me?
I wonder how much those tickets cost. They were probably good, $1,000.
No, it was over that.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. The $1,000 tickets were you got your own tent.
So wait, this is how it started. He started with an event where he was selling sex with himself.
Not necessarily sex.
I think that probably came afterwards.
You could sleep with him, like a Michael Jackson thing.
Yeah,
we didn't. We just slept.
We just cuddled.
Bed.
Yeah.
We were just spooning.
What's obviously weird about that is mostly his fans are underage girls, so they're the ones that are trying to get these tickets to sleep with him.
All right, sounding more like a cult.
Yeah.
Is he the only one allowed to have sex on this island?
What?
Is he the only one who's allowed to have sex on this island?
I'm pretty sure he's the only one that was, since everybody was pretty much underage most of the time.
Is this island still going?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still get tickets.
So keep going. I'll hold the questions.
So
Ezra's so jealous right now. Ezra's like, wow, that's what I want to do.
That's literally what I tried doing. Everybody was mad.
He gets it.
So when you get your tickets, you got the $1,000 pack that most people bought, which is your own tent, your own bathroom area or whatever.
Your own tree.
Yeah, pretty much. And you would go to this yurt hut thing, you know what those are,
yeah,
and you would
ottoman.
Yeah, and you would sit and you would sit in this circle with him in the middle, and you would either meditate or whatever Jared wanted to do.
Yod shit.
It's weird. It's whatever Jared wanted to do basically at that day.
How was he able to get away with this?
He has a lot of money in his own island, so that went really well, the first one. So he was like, I'm just gonna keep selling tickets for this, and yeah.
This is insane. How much money does he need to make this happen? Just for hypothetically, yeah,
Well, since people are there's over 100 people every time that are going to this island when he does it, and tickets are over $1,000 usually.
All profit.
Yeah,
he's making fucking buku.
Yeah, he's making.
You need to buy a SuperSour island.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll sell them for half price, and you don't have to have sex with them.
Yeah. Again, now we're gonna have to say it's the Super Sour Podcast Island only because initials on the paper are gonna make it seem really bad when they see it's the SS Island. Yeah, the SSP is gonna be okay. Super Sour
Podcast.
Pussy. So then what happens? Once they're there, then like they just live there?
No, it's like an event.
like a weekend thing?
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
weekend
okay.
thing.
So it's like a weekend cult. So like if you want to
Yeah.
be like a weekend warrior.
Yeah, there are
I'm
definitely.
I'm back in. I'm interested.
There's,
Yeah, I need something to do with my weekends. You know, like after we record, I'm very lost.
You know, I
There's
just got this
also-
$1,000 burned a hole in my pocket.
Yeah.
yeah, there's also the package deal that you get where you can get matching tattoos with him. You get like this triangle
Adorable.
on there, which is like another $500 on top of that, which is crazy because the tattoo is like maybe as big as my Boba Fett thing.
But it's just a triangle.
Yeah, just a triangle thing. It's not
just-
like fancy. I don't know.
It's just like a basic triangle. It's an isosceles triangle.
Yeah, it's Jared Leto has one that's like it, and so
Does he
you
get one for every
get-
person that wants to get the?
no, he has the tattoo already.
And they just get. They just,
yeah,
they
well,
just
you
get
could
the
just
same
get
one.
that anywhere.
Yeah, you can.
For like, you know.
But why do that when you can go to an island for $1,000
Yeah,
and
I
spend
mean, do you
another
really pay
$500?
$1,000?
Do you get a
What's another
certificate with this tattoo to prove that you got it at the Leto Island? Like,
Probably not. I'm sure you can get T-shirts.
Bro, I just-
They
I just
all
think
wear
the
white
triangle-
too. They
I
all
just-
wear white. That's also very culty in my opinion.
It's very cold.
Talk to P Diddy about that one. So.
But yeah, and also he's just an overall asshole all the time to everyone.
Well, yeah, I
So-
can see that.
Yeah, that's about it. It's Jared Leto's life.
I mean, I'm in. I'm interested.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it a cult, though.
Yeah,
at that
it's
point.
more
Like, it's-
of
Call it more of a party.
yeah, because people are paying to get there, and it's not like an all the time thing. It is suggested that there are some fans that stay there like regularly, but I mean, there's no real like discussion about
Yeah.
that. So.
Can we go there and just be like regular people and be like just like
And
stand
just
around
not leave.
and then well
Like, 'cause
I
I'm just saying, if they're
I
not
mean-
leaving, then I can be like, all right, that's a little bit more culty.
Yeah.
right. But I mean, like, I imagine the people that are going there to like they're fully brainwashed into the idea of whatever this is. Like, I wonder if there's people who go there just for the experience and like they're just like once they all sit down around this dumb campfire for Jared Leto to play a guitar. If they're like one guy's like, hey, is there any beer or anything like that? Bored.
I'm bored.
So
It's kind of lame.
So
You
on
got any
Sunday,
pop?
what time does the boat leave? Because the birds play early morning, so I'm trying to catch that. There's no TV. Is there Wi-Fi?
No.
Okay. Oh, there is Wi-Fi, but you only know the password.
But you're the only one who can use
That would
it.
make sense. I would check out. Yeah.
This is this is a prison.
I don't know if you guys ever saw the video of Jared Leto finding out that COVID was a thing, but that was funny. That's a
What do
funny
you mean? Like
video.
he like had to realize
He was like,
where
this
he
is
was like,
real.
He
Wait a minute.
was living in the desert at the time, I think in like Arizona or something. And first of all, there was a whole fucking film crew around him the whole time because he was filming for something. And he
My
gets,
documentary of my life.
dude, he gets this call and he's like, I have to take this. Like he already knew. You can't tell me he didn't already know about
they
COVID because he
recorded
acts
him
like this
taking the
one
call?
phone call is like the government calling him and telling him, like updating him on social norms going around on the world. Like,
He's like,
no.
I don't follow social
you get that when
media.
you're a celebrity? The government calls you to
No.
give you updates about stuff.
No, they don't. But that's what he acted like.
Just want to let you know, world-ending pandemic's about to hit. So
Dude, he
Who
goes
was
out.
president at that time?
I don't remember. It was 2020, yeah.
Okay, so he gets a call. Trump's like, Jared, I'm just calling you to let you know that there is a pandemic going on.
Jared, I wanted to say something to you. First of all, Morbius, what a piece of shit. I saw the movie and said, wow, what a piece of shit that is. But even so, you're a good guy.
You
I
are
like
a
your music.
celebrity.
I'm going to need to let you know, you got to be careful out there, Jared. Okay?
There's this thing called COVID going around.
Like he
We
had
can only do
a
the cadence, by the way. We can't get the voice. It's just the cadence. Sorry.
like he had a cell phone. Like he answers his cell phone. So
Okay.
like
So he had
he
access to the
obviously
world.
he obviously knew.
He's like,
what
no, I
was
had it on
going
airplane mode.
Lies.
I keep it on airplane mode.
They like the camera crew that he has with him like zoom in on him because he goes outside. His house is all windows, by the way. It's all windows. Retarded rich people. And they
You live in a glass house.
they zoom
Wow.
in.
You waited a long time for that literal thing to say,
I
huh?
just heard it. I didn't wait at all.
I just heard that phrase.
They zoom in on him, like on the phone outside, and he's like, he like throws
Drops
his
to his
phone
knees.
down, and he does. He drops to his knees
Knew
and
it.
basically starts crying.
Knew it.
And I'm like, nobody died. Nobody knew that he knew died or anything. He was just crying
just
for the
heard about
state of
COVID.
the world, as what he said.
Yeah, I mean he's a dramatic. It's like that's what they.
He was
they-
practicing his acting skills.
I think that you know what. Here's the thing: is that they're so dramatic of people that they would do that whether they thought they were being recorded or not. Because like
I don't think so.
you ever seen those pictures of Alec Baldwin like after he shot the chick and he's like they like took pictures of him like mourning out by himself. Like apparently he was like I need some time away from me. I need. By
Was he
myself."
outside?
Yeah, he was outside.
Then he knew that there were cameras.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He knew
it's-
there were cameras.
Yeah,
and then
he's doing it to like, I'm really sad about
Yeah.
Oh,
this.
they got perfect, beautiful shots of him, and I'm like, oh yeah, you had no idea, bro. He was like, wow, those look amazing, but how dare you invade my privacy?
Like the only time it's like accurate when you see like a celebrity or something like showing off emotion is like that picture of Ben Affleck when he's outside smoking a cigarette. And he's
Now
just-
that's raw emotion, baby boy.
That was like what right after he got home from like rehab or something.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm like boom, that's genuine. All these other actors,
Oh, woe is me. You know, I like to think that right after that like photo of Affleck where he's blowing out the smoke, he flicks it a little bit, and he's like, cocksuckers. Just out loud, fucking cocksuckers, just for no reason.
Probably. I
can't
wouldn't
get
doubt
2
it.
seconds of fucking peace.
That good old Ben.
Such a real ass.
Got nothing bad to say about Ben, you know? No, nothing.
Just a
Besides
cool
his
guy.
acting.
Yeah,
What about his acting?
offensive.
A lot of people
don't
don't.
know.
Oh, whoa. I'm not talking about a lot of people.
We're talking
I don't
about.
find his,
Talk
a
about
lot of his
you.
acting very good.
That's really upsetting.
That's crazy.
I
That's
can't
crazy. That's a
believe
wild thing to say.
You said that.
it's called an opinion, Joe.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep doing this right now.
So like, yeah, every movie he's in is a fucking hit, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone Girl, Town, Batman. Like, what are you talking about? Well, help me out. Your movies,
Town
the
and Batman, yeah.
Mall, or the Freaks and Geeks or whatever.
Oh,
like,
Freaks and Geeks. Was he in that?
I think so.
I think so. I think
See,
he was
you
the
don't
boys.
even know.
He was with
Fuck
the.
up, you
fucking
fake
talk
fan.
to me. Don't you talk to me
Yeah,
right now.
Mall
I can't even.
rat.
This
Fucking
podcast is
fakers.
over, bro. It's ruined.
Yeah.
Can't even believe you right now, man. That was your boy. It's your Batman.
Yeah, I thought he did good in Batman and The Town.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said some of the things that he did. Well, I said most.
It is Boston accent. Be honest.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was so.
It's never gonna be me, you, and Shine playing fucking house up in there. Get that through your fucking head.
I need you to come with me. You can't ask any questions, or we're gonna hurt somebody. I don't know the whole line, but
Yeah,
I had the
that's-
basics.
Are you repeating lines from Batman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was from
that
Batman.
movie.
And then Superman replied, "Whose car are we
Whose
taking?"
car are we taking?
I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, we're stupid. We're nerds.
Fucking funny.
You guys want to round out with some videos? Some funny videos.
Funny internet
videos.
Whoa. That was really good, guys. That was good.
Nice.
That was
So happy. They're so proud of us.
Is that going to be our transition video for everything?
I hope so.
We're going to copy and paste that into every.
I hope so. So yeah,
Alright,
pull it back.
alright.
I think this is gonna end up being our new favorite, like second favorite. Rain Boot Sky is always number one. Shouts out YMH and Rain Boot Sky.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I mean, they found the golden ticket with that
I
one.
think this could be a very
yeah.
like. I think this could be our original of the dumb
It is
bitch,
good.
the dumb bitch and the dresser.
It is good, yeah.
It's really good. Let's hit it.
Sounds like a movie I'd watch.
Right? It sounds like a good
Dumb
porn
bitch
I'd
in the
watch.
dresser, yeah.
All right.
Help me, step bro. I'm trying to move this dresser.
The fact that she was recording
Right.
herself makes it even funnier because
It's
I'm
like,
like,
I can do anything a man can do.
yeah.
You know that was going to be the intent. You know
Yeah.
100% she was going to be like, well, John, you don't want to come help me? It's fine. Check this out. She like got all like hot with her workout stuff. And she was like,
Ow.
ew. Was that Cardi B? Ew.
Ow.
Meow.
Why do bitches got to do that? Like when they get hurt, they always got to do some like thing to make them seem like they're not. Oh boy, and then they take their hand away, and it's like a dent in their head.
It makes it feel less bad.
It's like when you guys say "oops, oopsie," and guys are like, "Oh shit, are you all right?" Yeah, you're like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And their hands chopped off, and they're like, "Oh."
They're like,
Maybe
it's fine.
Maybe you guys should try that sometimes instead of getting paper cuts and being like,
no way, dramatic till the end. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I bust a nail and I'm like, ow, mother. Dude, you ever seen Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off?
No. Wait, maybe.
A Disney movie, Eddie's.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
So it's an amazing cooking show, Disney movie. Love it. We're gonna watch it today.
He should have. I think he should have just continued to play baseball.
He would have made. I wish, dude. I know he would have made millions. Thinking he's Bobby Flay. He ain't Bobby Flay. He ain't no Bobby Flay. You ain't no Emerald. You ain't no Emerald Lagasse. You ain't no Rachel Ray.
Ramsey.
You ain't no Gordon Ramsay. You ain't no
Martha Stewart.
You ain't
Dude,
no
I like
dude from
watching.
Good Eats.
Speaking of Rachel Ray, real quick, I like watching those like spoof videos of Rachel Ray where there's somebody that actually knows how to cook and they're just like
Ripping on
dude,
her.
what are you
But
doing?
she gave up. She hit this level of like, this is good enough.
So
Every
horrible.
advancement now in cooking, she's like,
She's
I don't.
so trash. She's been trash ever since day one. In
She
my
goes like this. She
opinion.
goes, mm-hmm.
How are you going to
She's
function
been
about
trash.
30-minute meals?
It's trash. It's
No,
trash
30-minute meals
food.
rules and all like that. But that's what I'm saying. It's old.
Trash
Like you can watch those old. But nowadays, like things are better, like updated in ways of cooking and things you would do for these meals. And she's not like she's not up with it. Like you can tell her like, hey, instead
I haven't
of
watched Food Network.
instead of marinating or seasoning like that or whatever it may be, you may want to do it because we don't do it like that anymore. It's easier to just do this. She'd go, Diet Dr. Pepper right in there. Boom. Like she does wild shit now. She does weird stuff. It's fine
weird,
though.
man.
She's still a hottie with a body that does the cooking show. It's all good. No worries.
She's getting a little thicker.
I don't like it when she talks.
She sounds like that when she laughs. So Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off in the beginning of the movie, the wife's cooking, and she's just chopping. And of course, it's a fucking show. She doesn't actually do it, but she's cooking. And all of a sudden, she goes, "Ooh, ow, oof, ah, dang it!" And then she wraps a napkin around. And the husband's like, "What happened? You all right?" She's like, "I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Stop looking. I'm fine." And he's like, "What? Come on, show me." And then she shows, and of course, it doesn't show the camera, but then she shows, and her fingers completely chopped off.
Nice.
And the husband faints. And it's that. It's like they just go like, "Oh, geez, ouchie!" Like this bitch right here. And then like I
got too much to
Like
do,
the back
dude.
of her head's fucking
Dude,
swollen
the
up.
amount of times I know for a fact I should have been concussed, and I was just
Yeah.
like, I gotta get on with my day. Like, I don't know. I have things to do.
She got concussed and just went like this. Ah.
Dude, the day that we were moving into this apartment, I had to work that
I didn't
day.
hit you that harsh.
I worked that morning, and I went to work, and I fell off of a freaking ladder with a case of dog food that I was trying to put up top. I fell back, slammed my head on the fucking ground, and the fucking cans landed on my face. Like, it was wild. I was shocked. I got up and I was like, I have to put these cans away. Like, what's it?
Me and he would be like, I'm going home now.
I remember I got home and like I had to start moving stuff, and I was like, dude, I'm like really tired and my head hurts. But we had to move stuff. So
Let's play the next funny thing. Let's play the next funny video.
Funny internet video.
And you're on the air. Good morning. We're doing open phones.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
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 That's
That was funny.
by the way, I just want to point out that's what it's like doing mic
Didn't I
tests
send
with
you
Ian. Hey, Ian, can you talk into the mic? Fuck. Okay, but can you just talk a little bit more to the mic? Fuck.
Okay, but can you quiet down?
Also, what it's like recording with Darnell. Hey, Darnell, we just started recording. Fuck.
N word.
He does like to use that word.
He does. He sneaks it in. You don't even notice, honestly.
I don't know if you've seen this video. I know.
Oh, I've seen this video.
This is the last one. This is a big old nope for me. What do you? Let's play it.
Oh, is this the stick people?
What?
Like they got the stick
yeah.
thing.
The people who are what's that place? The forest area in Star Wars. This is
Tatooine? No.
No.
That's the sky one, right?
Endor, I think.
Tatooine's the desert.
I mean, she's still, like, hooked on. Like, she's
Yeah,
got, like,
but
the actual, like...
She's got
roller.
the stick to hold her like upper body, but then she does have the harness.
Yeah, I
What
think the
harness?
sticks just
The you don't see
Yeah,
it,
you can
but
s-
you
you-
can
well,
see
like a
like
butt
her
harness?
butt. Like she.
Oh, I
no,
see.
see,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then
But
the
it's just-
rollers are right behind it.
She's not necessarily strapped in. She's just sitting in the thing.
No, it's like through her legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't
The
care.
the stick is a brake.
Yeah.
But no,
I
that's
would
way
not.
too fucking steep. You're like they're
gone.
like almost going straight down.
No. And then there's
Oh, now it's kind of plateau. I'd do that.
no.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I would do that.
This poor woman was just trying to go for a grocery shopping.
Yeah,
trip.
she's going home with fucking groceries.
This-
She's like, every day.
I like the caption for this video when I first got it. It was this is the story of this is what it looks like how your parents got to school every day.
Oh my god. Nope.
Jeez.
I'd do that. I
Nope.
would do that in a heartbeat.
Absolutely
I'd do that
not,
for
man.
fun. I mean, if I had to do that every day, it'd get really annoying. Like, you have to put on, like, the harness and all that.
There's this thing up. You're reminding me. There's this thing at Busch Gardens. If you don't know about Busch Gardens down here in Tampa, there's this part in it. It's like a big jungle gym playground. It's like on a big
I
tree.
don't like
They
that
made this
thing.
giant. You know what I'm talking about?
Have we ever gone to Busch Gardens
thought we
together?
got rid of
Because I
that.
had this really vivid dream like not too long ago that we went to Busch Gardens.
That's crazy,
before.
but no, it's probably just in the future because I'm sure we will at some point.
Crazy.
But I don't know if they did or not. But it's like but you know what I'm talking about in that case. And there's a part in the big jungle gym thing. It's like it's huge. There's so many parts to it. It's all connected around this big ass fake tree that they've built in the middle of it. And there's a part where it's like almost the highest point, and it's just ropes. It's like a rope bridge, and you can like lay down in it and like stare down at people and wave and shit. Not a chance, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Me
like
and Tammy we stood down at the very bottom of like just like hanging out together, and Rick and Mama Sherry went up there and they were like laying down in it, rolling around. Hi, we were like, I was like, my palms were sweating. Watch, I was like, they're gonna die.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom's, yeah, undoubtedly,
Yeah.
Mom spaghetti's right. Yeah, no.
I would do that.
But no, that's what I'm saying. You would do that. That's crazy. No way. No
Do you ever go
No way,
skydiving?
Jose.
Would I go skydiving? It's very iffy because I'm so afraid
No.
of.
Because that's safer than fucking skydiving.
I would not do either of those things.
I
I would do the
Bungee
Busch
jumping?
Gardens thing.
What
What is that?
bungee jumping?
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'd do any
I
of those
have-
things. I have no need for it. There's no.
I
like,
have too many fears of like
It's the thrill.
like things that people do for thrill. Like they don't die very often. I mean, obviously there's deaths because it's extreme, whatever.
Yeah.
But that said, like I always have like an envision in my head of like that's how I'm gonna die, doing some extreme thing that
Yeah.
I don't really want to do.
Yeah.
And then
Trying
I'm
to
gonna
live
be
life
that
to the
one.
fullest.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that one statistic that like dies in this shark cage.
Well, see, I don't like people who are like, I'm living life to the fullest doing these things. I'm like, no, it's just a fun thing to do once.
Yeah, I don't.
You know?
Yeah, I'd do it once to like be like that sounds
I've done
fun,
it.
and then I would be that statistic that dies doing it.
Maybe.
That's my fear.
You could be.
You know, statistically, that it's like every like.
I also watched this bungee jumping video one time where this chick went and like she somehow came back up and busted her whole head open on this bridge, and it was wild.
I knew this one dude, man. He jumped from a bridge, and when he did, he had a backpack on, and he thought maybe he could put some weights on, and they would just make the rope snap right there at the bottom of the river, so he just gently plop in. That weight came out, and boom, smash right on his head, bruh.
Smash.
Crazy, dude. But I'd probably go because as long as you don't put a weight in your backpack, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Theo.
Theoisms. No, I did see a dude once. He was he's a country redneck dude, and he did the bungee jump off a bridge, and he came up and bounced his head off the bridge. I'm just kidding. That's actually Joe Dirt. It's a scene from Joe Dirt.
That is a scene from JoJo. But I'm talking about this lady that did it.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. But,
Yeah.
see, I probably wouldn't go bungee jumping because like, that has a lot to do with weight
yeah.
and like how long the actual bungee cord is and all that shit. And like, you got some people who aren't mathing that up right, you're gonna get fucked up.
You know, those guys were like playing games with you and shit, like holding you in the chair, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't trust you guys. I don't feel like you've
Yeah, you
tied
got-
me up properly.
Yeah, you
when
guys
you're
are goofing around.
You're just
Did you
thinking of
measure
bits
this?
in your head right now.
They messed with her too. They were like, "All right, we're gonna do it on 3," and they did it on like 1.5. And
no.
I'm just like, dude, you said
And
1.5
she died.
and then murdered this lady. I would just think, like, on the way down, oh, they got...
Son of a...
That bridge is getting awfully close.
No way. You can statistically die from... There's like
Just about everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Getting put under. What's it called?
Anesthesia?
Yeah, anesthesia. Like, there's like a... I just heard the numbers.
I have to go under every time I get a colonoscopy. I cry every time.
I don't know. Maybe I won't talk about the numbers then, but it's not like they make it sound like it's like they're like, oh, it's not that rare. But I'm like, it's still not as good. I don't feel good with the number. I don't feel there shouldn't be a number.
God.
You know, but there is.
People die driving every.
I'm
every
never
day.
going to the hospital again. I'm just gonna off myself.
And that's our episode. That's the overall lesson here. Don't go to the hospital.
Don't go to the doctor.
Figure out some alternative route. We can't say the other thing. Just figure out an alternative route. You get it. Figure it out yourself. That's what the doctor tells you. Figure it out, stupid.
Getting a little glitchy. Oh, it just smooths out.
Well, that's okay because we're just about to end right here.
Right about here now.
Thanks again for everybody for watching. You know what to do. Hit up all the social medias. It's down below. Peace.